the gutty season. Gutty?
Yeah, both work.
Yeah, but they're out. What are you going to do? Injuries happen.
On that note, Avery said that he...
Good transition. Are you a writer?
Barely. Is playing tonight? Expects to play tonight?
Yeah, he said he feels good.
Okay. How concerned were you when you initially saw that play that this was going to be a more serious thing?
I felt like it was going to be. First just seeing the ankle roll and then his reaction. Right when it happened, it seemed like he could barely put pressure on it. But it loosened up, and then overnight, very very minimal swelling. So he felt good today. He's good to go.
Is LeBron okay?
He's under the weather, not feeling good at all, but still hopeful to play tonight. But he wanted to get out of here as quickly as we wanted to get him out of here as quickly as he could so he can rest up.
Anthony was talking earlier about the ways you guys can try to flourish more when LeBron's not on the court. He had mentioned things like pushing pace more, things like that. What are some of the things you're seeing in terms of what can be improved?
Yeah, that's one of the things. I mean, it's just a matter of just getting used to. He runs the team. He runs the action out there, and Rajon comes in and does that. With the second group, but we've had it sort of with guys in and out of the lineup disjointed second unit. So it's not one thing you can really put your finger on and identify. And the way we're using our second unit, it's two different guys, two different groups anyway. One with AD at the 5, and then the other one, with LeBron in there with the second unit handling. But basically we just got to rely on ball movement as much as we can, play with offensive pace, and making sure we have enough defenders in there, all at the same time.
How much of a challenge is it just in the idea of the way LeBron plays and what he's capable of doing basically can't be replicated?
Right. So you have to be different. And that's one of the challenges. It doesn't mean you can't be successful. We've had stretches where we do well with LeBron out, just not enough of them. Yeah.
What's as the season kind of goes along, you start to see more about the team and what you're good at, what you're not good at, between kind of trying to improve those things maybe statistically you're not as strong in, versus figuring out ways to kind of compensate for them with the things that you are, if that kind of makes sense. Like, you're not good at, three-point shooting, free throw shooting. There's certain things have not been strong suits. Do you work on trying to improve that?
Yeah.
Or try to figure out ways to take the things that you are really good at and compensate for them?
Really both. You know what I mean? Like we want to work on our strengths, but we draw attention to our weaknesses. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's we shoot free throws every day. You know what I mean? We've got to become a better free throw shooting team, but some of our free throw shooters are not going to become 90% free throw shooters overnight, or really haven't shown they can do that throughout their career. So you just try to maximize what you can with the things that are hurting you, and some of the habits that are more controllable, like your box outs, your transition defense, your turnovers, those types of things. You definitely draw more attention to in the film sessions, and if there's ways in drill work and practice to improve them, we try to do that as well.
So there's sort of a difference between like a player's individual skill set versus the things you can all do kind of collectively.
Right, and focus on what's controllable and what's not. And the short answer to the question is, strengthen your strengths and improve your weaknesses, both. Right?
Let's get ready for HoopJab.